Coming to you live from Brian Wynn Studios, it's Reaper Live!
Suckered them in. It started. Hello, everybody. How are we doing?
There we are. Hey, everybody. It's Thursday night. Sorry we're late. I know we're never late. We're always on time. But it's time for Reaper Live, the painting show. Wait, the show where we blend painting, gaming, and geek culture all together for your viewing pleasure. I'm Ron.
I'm Ed.
That's
I'm not
Dave.
Ed.
That's
Oh,
Dave.
he can hear. We can hear him now. He can talk. I'm John.
And thanks for joining Reaper Live, the highest rated show on Twitch. If you don't believe us, just check.
Ooh,
I did.
someone
I checked,
said
and it
that
was.
we have Chuck Norris as a special guest.
Tonight on Reaper Live, special guest, Valerie Bertinelli.
I remember her.
The
Yeah.
comedic stylings of Rich Little, and musical guest Boz Skaggs.
I think Rich Little was. He did a lot of good impersonations.
Rich Little was
Yeah.
great. He was fantastic.
Yes, he was.
And next week, we're getting out of the 70s. We're going straight. We're going to skip the 80s. We're going straight to the 90s. So all our special guests next week will be from the 90s.
Oh.
John.
Ooh, maybe
Britney
we can get
Spears.
Nirvana.
Now, who was hosting then? Had we moved past Johnny by the 90s? Or was he still there?
He was in the early Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the. I don't know when he retired.
Jim
Yeah.
Carrey.
Drew Carey, yeah.
We'll come up with throw out your names for. We're gonna Cranky Dog. We'll come back to the 80s, but we're gonna go ahead and skip to the 90s just to sort of appeal to a different demographic.
Like Pee Wee Herman. Oh my
We need
God.
those younger viewers, the ones in their 30s.
Yeah.
The kids.
Yeah, the kids.
Yeah.
You remember the 90s when they were just children watching the television. Yeah, and later tonight we're gonna have another Obi-Wan review.
I haven't even watched an episode
You've
yet.
been warned. Just letting you know now.
Look, apologies last week if it got spoiled. This week, no spoilers. No spoilers. So just wait, just hang in there. We'll get to that.
It'll be at the very end.
It'll be at the very end. It'll be a hoot. It's gonna be a laugh. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
lot
it'll
of
be
fun.
at the very, very end.
It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I also have tonight, you remember a couple weeks ago, Steve Skellerman sent the Reaper Live topic class or topic clue ideas. Well, last week he sent me some more, so we're going to go down those.
Oh.
Sick.
Yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
Yeah, he also sent me a really cool game that we don't have time to get into this week, but next week maybe we'll show the
Oh.
we'll show the talk about the game he's got lined up, which you can play at home.
Nice.
So it's
Yeah.
an online game?
Don't push it. Just hang in there. Let the tension just sort of simmer.
No tension,
Just
just
hang
a
in,
question.
Just
but
hang
yeah.
in there.
Knight Rider and 18.
complicated.
Oh my God, that hurts.
Complicated. A lot of stuff to talk about tonight. We've got ReaperCon. We've got stores. We've got
furry
stuff.
corner,
All kinds of
the comedy
stuff to
corner.
talk about. Yeah, all kinds of comedy corner. The furry corner.
The furry corner.
Okay,
Furry corner.
cool. Well, so
Ron, don't act like you don't know that we haven't been doing it for the last 3 weeks.
I just didn't know if you had something ready for tonight, Dave.
Oh,
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
but
Okay.
he was like, furry corner? What is that?
No, I mean, it wasn't that sort of question. It was
Am
like,
I at the Cheesecake Factory again?
Corner? So why don't we just jump straight into it? We're going to skip the thing we normally do. What'd you do this week? We're not even going to do that. We're done with
Okay.
that. Matter of
Why
fact, this is the new format for the show. Yeah, we're not
God.
doing that anymore, Dave. Didn't you get the memo?
So, I mean, I don't have
We're
to do anything for
skipping
the
it.
week?
No, well, who said you did anyway?
Well,
so
that's
what
true.
we're going to do is we're just going to jump around. We'll just go straight to the segments.
Okay.
How about that? So, we're going to see. We should have done this before the show. Let's take a vote. What do you want to talk about first? I say the store update. That's what I want to talk about
But
first.
That's
before
a
you
segment?
vote,
That's
but
a
befo-
segment?
yeah, but before you vote, tell us what you did this week.
Stop it. Rolls dice. We don't have a run sheet. We're panicking. We don't know what to do. We could do the
We're
furry corner.
improvising.
We could do the furry corner first. if we wanted to.
I could do Reaper Fast Pitch.
Let's do
Wow,
Reaper.
let's
Let's
mix
go.
it
Let's
up.
just screw it all. Let's just do Reaper fast pitch first.
Reaper Fast Pitch.
Okay.
All
Hold
right.
on a
So,
second.
Justin,
Oh,
throw-
Justin's not ready.
Well,
like,
definitely
oh my
wasn't.
gosh.
He's supposed to be
Oh my
ready. He's
gosh.
not ready.
No, Justin's ready. He's got his hands on the control board. See, he
There you
is.
go.
He
Yeah.
is ready.
All right.
There we go.
So it was a good week for the Fast Pitch. They beat the NBA Warriors 12-1, and then they beat Texas Grit 4-1. They did drop to the Athletics Mercado 9-5, and they did lose to Diamond Express 4-5.
Ah,
So
Diamond Express is
overall,
tough.
now, yeah.
They're tough.
Justin, could you put up the AL West standings?
Okay,
There
here
you
we go.
So Reaper is fast pitch is solid second place.
wow. Yeah.
Closing in on the Houston Astros.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's a tough division.
Yeah, yeah.
Pretty tough division.
And they beat the Athletics and pushed them down to 377.
Good.
So there's your Reaper fast pitch.
There we go. The Rangers hovering around 500. Pretty close. Almost there. All right. Very good. Very good. Cool. All right. So then now let's talk about the store.
Oh, so it's a segment. Well, we have good news.
It's
Throw
a
the pictures
segment.
up, Justin.
Sorry. Say that again, Ed.
What?
Store pictures.
Oh, yeah. Throw the pictures up. Or
That's
load
right,
them.
Mass Penguin. The Astros.
There you go. All right. These are these are the game. These are the first three for larger games and RPG tables that are in. And what are we putting them in? The store. And what has happened today? The store finally got its certificate of occupancy.
What? Get out. Play the music, Justin.
What?
Play the music.
What?
Yes. We finally did the very last inspection, which started early this morning. So
Not
there
that
we go.
music.
It's the same thing. It's been an ongoing stretch. Yeah.
Not that one either. Don't you have like the NFL Monday Night Football theme? Okay, just
So anyway, yes, we're finally done. And in fact, too, we could have started moving in today. And so I immediately went over and told Bill, and he had this look of a possum in the headlights, like, what, it really happened? I mean, what? I'm not prepared. This wasn't supposed to happen forever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I
but
still
no,
have
you know,
another
honestly,
month
no,
of
he's been getting ready.
inspections.
Yeah, when you said we were ready to move in, I was like, not true. Not just that's fake news.
No, it was there. It was there. So he even said,
Anyway,
yeah.
these tables are what, 8 by
4
how
by
wide
8,
are
but
they?
actually a little bit larger
4
than
by 8?
4 by 8.
They'll
Yeah.
fit perfectly into my office.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
All three of them. So there'll be 3 of these. There'll be 4 set up for Magic, so they're all custom, and then we'll just use plastics as needed, in and out. There's a store
there
where
you
it
go.
stands now. We were just sort of chilling, waiting for the inspector and going off. So I would say next week we'll have it open, but we're actually still going to do the grand opening during ReaperCon. Is when we'll do it.
We'll
which
do a
is-
soft open and then
We'll do a soft open and start getting stuff moved in and sorted and all that kind of stuff.
When do you expect that the first retail customer can come in and shop?
I'll get with him, but it'd be definitely next week. Which day I don't know, because I've got Spanish in town and Mexicans coming and all sorts of junk, and so it's
Are we
it's a
being
lot
invaded
of traffic coming through the shop next week.
Okay.
And so
Well, Ruben, speaking of,
yeah,
Ruben built these tables. Ruben
Yes.
and Rod
Speaking
and
of what, Ron?
what
Speaking of what, Ron?
of the store. Ruben and Rod and
Built these tables.
Built
Pedro
these tables.
yeah, and Pedro,
Yes.
all 3 of them.
built these tables.
Yeah,
And yeah,
Look
and
fantastic.
they didn't sign it like I asked them to.
yeah. And then what we're doing, those black things there, those are actual steel,
Cup
and then we've got some cups we're putting some magnets in that are sort of a bucket size that allow you to put
cup
your
holder?
drink in. Yeah, a cup holder.
Fantastic.
To hold your drinks, and then if you don't want one, you just take it off the magnet and you drop it, and we'll have a receptacle for it.
Very cool.
And so anyway, there you go. It's done. We're gonna start moving stuff in. There's a lot to move in. I told
There's a
us
lot to
this
move in.
just next week. Let's say on next Tuesday, everybody grab a box and bring it over. You know. So anyway, that one is now done. So I'm now off to the next building, which should prove to be a lot easier because it's in the county, not the city. So
Interesting.
Yeah, famous last words.
yeah, I know. I just
there we
jinxed
go.
myself. But anyway, yeah, that's good. Anyway,
isn't there going to be
ooh,
some
Ruby
kind of
Rod, that would be fun to have there. Huh?
Ruben and Rod, not Ruby
Not
Rod.
Rod, not Ruby
Ruben
Rod.
and Rod.
Ruben and
However-
Rod are brothers.
If
Yes.
Chris Tucker wants to reprise his role and show up for the opening, we're not saying no.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Danger Man 84, that's a 64? Whatever. That's a great question. Where's the hot tub going?
in the back.
It's actually okay. If we
Around
were to
the
walk
corner there?
forward and turn to your right, there's actually an enclosed room there. We haven't installed the windows yet. And what it is when Ron's in there, then you get to drop quarters in, and the little blinders will come up, and you can stare at him, and then hot tub.
Do I get to keep half the quarters?
I don't know. That's up to Dave. They're rolling in somewhere.
And he's standing there going like, if you drop a $50, I'll put your name right here.
Oh, God, yes.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah.
Is there going to be some kind of plexiglass or glass on top of these tables, or?
Nope.
Okay,
No.
they're just going like that.
Yeah. And obviously, we are not going to want painting on them, but if somebody does spill something on them, they've got
They're going to get their ass
polyurethane and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, wrong answer.
We're going to set up a plastic table or a specific table for paint, and then Paint Club will put them up.
Madman wants to know if we're going to have chairs. So is this when
Yes.
we break it to them? We're not going to have chairs.
Actually, we didn't put chairs in because it's against the code to actually be functioning and working there. And one time, actually, in Justin's office, remember the fire marshal got all crosswise
that was fun.
because Justin had rolled in 2 chairs in there. And he goes, well, there's a
Yeah,
workstation
Justin.
and somebody's sitting there working. And I'm like, that man doesn't work even when he's on work. So there's no way, But anyway, he got upset about it. So we sort of just left the chairs out and moved junk over is what we did, just to make sure.
Some really fun Chris Tucker lines floating through chat now. Rax asks, are we getting a mini for the pizza dungeon? Maybe, probably.
Yeah, I would
eventually.
think,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Fun
We've
stuff.
got to get we're going to start small. We're going to get we'll do sandwiches at first. We'll keep working forward. We got to work the menu out. But there's a lot of back end kind of stuff that still has to happen on the restaurant side, which hopefully we'll have worked out over the next couple of months. Because it's not something we can stop our day job to do and go over there and blow 2 weeks. So, but we'll get the menu for us worked out, all that kind of stuff. We have to hang some monitors, some software. So it'll be
Okay.
fun. But now we're past the garbage. Now we can get down to fun.
Now it's
Okay.
like decorating and moving stuff.
Decorating.
See, it was a segment.
fun
It was a
stuff.
full segment.
Was it? I wasn't timing it. I didn't know.
I don't know how long a segment lasts.
Yeah, we're still trying to get Bill on Reaperland to talk about him, to talk
That's
to him about
true.
the store and stuff. I know he's been talking about hiring new employees, and now he actually has to do work and all this other stuff.
And
So-
come in at normal hours. Oh, that's it. There you go, Bill. There's another one. Just right across the bow.
Someone Justin can commiserate with.
Listen,
That day-
I'm,
they-
the, I'm the
that's-
Padawan. That he's the master. All right.
Oh
Let's be
yeah,
straight
right.
up here.
I don't think so. Just as one I know that comes in at 11 and then goes, wait a second, I need to run with somewhere to the store, and you don't see him till after lunch. He comes in with a Chicken Express box.
Seems perfect to me. I don't see a problem here.
Yeah, really. I want to trade. That's it. What you're hearing is jealousy. So anyway, there you go. All right, what's next?
Let's go to ReaperCon. ReaperCon's our annual show we do that as a miniatures games and fun. That's what ReaperCon is. And if you haven't gotten your ReaperCon tickets, they are on sale right now. Just go to reapercon.com, click on the purchase tickets button, and then you can go to GrowTix and purchase your admission tickets. Class tickets. Ooh,
Close.
such a pain in the ass, but yeah, they're pretty much ready to go. I've pretty much got them all in. Colin sent me this morning doing the last little things, and they should be on sale. I got to think next week. We just have to. I want to get with everybody and finalize everything, make sure everything's squared away, and they should be able to go on sale next week. We will make an announcement before they go on sale. VIP holders will be able to get 48 hours access to the class tickets. After that, everyone will be able to access the class tickets. A lot of great classes this year. We have a lot of new instructors. I'd intended on printing out a list of some of the more interesting classes this year, and from some of the new instructors. But we got some new instructors, new classes.
Yeah.
Some of your favorite instructors teaching some of the standard classes, the classes that people always love and want to take. Those are being taught. But yeah, new instructors, new classes, good stuff. We've got some free seminars this year. Some free classes, a few, not a lot. There's just a few. I know that Chaos Queen on here is going to. I just got a message from her. We're going to do she's going to teach a seminar, free seminar. So a lot of fun stuff, and we'll be posting that. Now the class schedule is already up for viewing on GrowTix. You can go there and check out all the classes we're going to offer this year. But the tickets will be up. Like I said, they should be up next week, but we'll give you guys notice. At least enough notice that VIPs can get their their stuff arranged so they can get their classes going. Let's see. So that's a class update. That's a ticket update. John, you have any updates that you want to shout out about?
Volunteers will be going up next week as well. So I have it all kind of laid out, I think.
Okay.
So those should be going up soon as well.
Okay. The project you're working on, almost finished. The card game.
Mm-hmm.
It looks badass too, by the way. I didn't tell him that, but it did. It really came off looking. He sort of went, like I was telling Ron this, it's like he came in and said, hey, I want to build this little Model T that will just run around at show. Okay, that's fine. Go do it. And then he brings in and delivers this like Mach 1 Mustang.
It looks really
that's all
good.
shiny and painted.
It does. It looks really good.
Yeah.
So that's it's got to go through another pass, and then I think that'll be ready to go to the printer. So that's almost finished.
And it'll be in the goodie bags. One of the goodie boxes will have a section of it. And then it'll also be available at the show. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun just to try it out. It just gives somebody something to do.
So, John, you talked about it on Reaper Land a little bit. So can you kind of explain it real briefly again, what the idea is, the concept?
Yes. So I wanted to do something with adventuring parties, or since we're going into the dungeon is kind of the tagline for this ReaperCon. You wanted to fulfill that fantasy of going into a dungeon and getting loot and stuff. And me and Collins were throwing the ideas around for a bunch of different ideas. And we were like, why don't we just use our minis? I mean, we're a miniature company. So we took the minis and put them on painted models and put them on cards. And so the basic premise is that you're going to build your party of 4, the classic D&D adventuring party or role-playing game adventuring party. And then you're going to go delve into dungeons and try to defeat the dungeons and get loot. And there'll be all kinds of different dungeons all around the con, and all kinds of different heroes that you can put into your party. And yeah, you get to customize them with different powers and strengths and weaknesses and defenses.
Now, is there any kind of a chart to track is there points? I mean, is there any competition of any kind? Or
No.
if I get the highest loot, I mean.
Not at this moment.
Not this year.
Well,
Okay.
you'll complete things to get points for your faction. You'll also get Reaper Bucks. You'll also get more heroes to get. It's like kind of like a collection social game, is what I call it. It's a social collection game, and it's a good icebreaker because all the cards have their sculptor and their painter on them, and a lot of those sculptors and painters will be at the con. I tried to get a mix of community members and official staff painters and official staff sculptors and things like that.
Now, I understand too. There's stickers so the cards get used up.
Yes. So the cards, you'll be able to put stickers on them to customize them and change them to defeat certain dungeons. And then there'll be raids as well, which are going to be at certain times of the convention. So big monsters that you have to get with your other members of the
Teammates all
convention
together,
to bring all your heroes together to try to beat big monsters. And those will be models themed after our models as well, like the Rock or the Tarask or Conjira, the World Breaker or Maldrakar.
Maldrakar would be a good one.
So yeah. And yeah,
What's
that's
to
kind
know
of the
how,
basic
I'm
premise.
curious to how to group up. Otherwise, they'll intend to just stand there yelling, need one tank and a DPS for a run. Yeah. Too bad. Everybody will have to walk around with spatial signs or something like some old MMORPG.
Yeah, based off it, there's been card games and things like this at other conventions in the past. It's nothing like super groundbreaking. It's just kind of a Reaper take on it, I guess.
It's just a fun little thing to do.
Yeah.
It's just a fun little thing to do. Not trying to reinvent the wheel or anything like that. It's just a fun thing.
It's a fun thing to go around the con and see all the different areas of the convention and things like that.
Okay.
And to show off, people's artwork. People.
It's great.
People
Yeah.
like to see people's artwork and things like that.
Yeah.
So.
The cards look great. The cards look really good. Let's see. We have one more thing we want to. Oh,
Sorry, one more thing.
Go ahead.
Real quick. I got an update from the real life marble race guy. He's putting everything together. He asked me which parts needed to be not painted because we were going to paint them ourselves or put stickers on them or things like that. So he's finishing that up, and so it should be on its way pretty soon.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Cool. Let's see. Now, the swag boxes. We're working on the swag boxes. A lot of stuff going into those. Those will be on sale before ReaperCon, and we'll ship those out before ReaperCon. That's the plan. And we have a preview model to show you tonight. This is going in the basic swag box, the ReaperCon swag box. The other box, I believe, is called the Barrelgate box. That's what it's called right now. And this is the 2022 Mouseling, sculpted by Gene Van Horn.
Oh, wow.
Dungeon Dweller.
He's ready to go into the dungeon. He's got his torch, his sword, his little pouch of stuff, and he's ready to kick some ass. So this is the ReaperCon 2022 Dungeon Mouseling. So there he is.
And that
Dungeon
got
Mouse.
grimace on his face.
Yes.
The fire looks
He's
really
grr.
good.
Yeah. Grr.
Good job, Gene.
Yeah. Looks
fire
really
looks
good.
sick.
Looks really cute. So I just got this tonight. So that means We should be getting the STL pretty soon. We'll get it printed. I'll probably send it off to a certain painter to paint. And
That would be you?
no,
Dave?
no.
Dave? Oh.
John,
Will this be a Bones USA model?
of course.
Yeah.
Will it also be a fun-size mouseling?
No.
Okay, so it is the
this
small
is
mouse.
classic.
Classic mouse.
Classic mouseling. And if you don't get the swag box, you can purchase this separately at some point on reapermini.com. So there you go. Good job, Gene. Can't wait to see the OSL effects that people put on this mouseling. Yeah, cool. Very cool.
I like his little grimace or his little growl.
The facial,
Snarls,
the
yeah.
facial anytime you get the facial expressions, they could.
That's
yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah. And next week, I'm hoping we'll show ReaperCon Sophie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And so lots of fun stuff. So everyone's working on stuff. I'm really excited to show off this year's Poke Tool. I know Julie's hasn't really dug into it yet, from what I understand, but by talking to her a couple weeks ago and what she's going to do, it's going to be pretty cool. It's not going to be your average Poke Tool. Speaking of Poke Tools, Bob and Julie are teaching a Poke Tool class. Did you know that?
Oh, really?
To make your own?
Make your own Poke Tool.
Oh,
Yep.
wow.
Oh, that's
Yep.
fun.
Yep. It's going to be good. I expect it to sell it really, really quickly because there's only 10 seats in the class. So
Oh, wow.
we might be able to convince them to do a second class.
You could get a seat, just go in with a finished one and hand it to them and just trade.
you
Your
go.
lesson's already done. I want your seat.
So, yeah. So you'll be able to make your own Poke Tool. There's limited things you can do with it, but they're going to teach a class. So it'll be the first year for it, so we'll figure out how exactly that's going to work. Okay. Anyway, so I think that wraps it up for ReaperCon this week. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay.
Except, well, no, Justin has promised to deliver 2 advertisements for ReaperCon
Oh, yeah.
based on, we did that, apparently last time we did it was in 2019. So he's going to give us some really award-winning to really spread across the social media world. Right,
And-
Justin? Yeah.
Yeah.
And start working on your MSP open entries.
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, every year someone's always painting up to the last minute. And
Yeah.
the deadline's noon on Saturday, right?
I've been,
Yeah.
I've been thinking of mine. What have you thought of yours? Are
Justin,
you
look
going to
at
do
my
one?
folder.
Yeah, I thought about mine already. Yeah, sure. Mine's already done. It's going to be a shark fin.
Speaking of the MSP, Justin, if you look at my folder, I think I have something from 2000 and this one, 2000.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, that was
13?
awesome. That was fun.
I think it's 2013. Let me see.
The
Hold on, I
White
got it.
Star line as it goes down in history.
This is from a name that I had a hard time saying. It's Laszlo.
Laszlo Jakosovsky.
There you go. I
Yeah.
had the hard time saying the last name.
Yeah.
I was
Very
saying it
clean,
before
very
the-
Laszlo
accurate
is
painter, yeah.
is a brilliant painter. He
Yeah.
is
We've known him for years.
He won. Did he not win the very first
very, very close. to
design
the
your own
online-
figure?
Yeah.
He designed
DYON?
Roller Girl.
Yeah.
Oh, Roller Girl.
Roller
Well,
Girl.
we
That
used
was
to do these online paint contests back in the 90s, and he would go in and smash it.
He won with this amazing. I don't remember. I remember the second year what he entered, but the first year I cannot remember what he did. But it doesn't matter. The guy kills every time. He's got some painting DVDs. Hot
Yeah.
Lead, the Hot Lead painting
yeah, he
DVDs.
did,
Lazo
yeah.
wrote those.
Oh, okay.
Or filmed those.
Did an amazing lava that just was.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just went to the past years on reapercon.com and I just clicked on a random year and I was like, oh, let's see what 2012 I think was this year. Let's see what that has to offer. And then so I clicked on it and this is the first one that popped up.
Look on her head.
Yeah, it's a little pirate ship, right?
It's another ship.
Yeah, that's badass.
Well, 2012 was also pirate themed.
yeah.
2012 was, yeah.
And I think Michael Proctor got second, tied. I think he had 2 pieces for second, I think. It was Blackbeard and something else. I was looking at it earlier, but
Yeah, Narthex, the Spiders from Mars diorama, the David Bowie diorama. It was just incredible. We've had some incredible entries
Oh, yeah.
in the MSP Open over the last several
Well,
years.
even in
And we'll
just
be
last year,
showcasing them as we
I
get
am
closer.
still thinking about and blown away with Marika Reimer's piece last year.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Oyster Shell.
Yeah.
that was cool.
Yeah.
That was just like, I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Insane.
Inshiption. yeah. This is good. So shout out to Laszlo.
Yep. Good job, Lazo. All right. That's very cool. Yeah. Lots of good stuff. So like John said, if you go to the ReaperCon page and go click on the MSP Open the previous years, you can go scroll through a lot of these amazing things. And the photos just don't do them justice. They never do.
No.
You have to see the stuff in person to really just be wowed. So anyway,
So get to painting.
there you go. Don't be the guy who's at there at 11:59 painting in line. I've seen people paint in line. to
I've
get their
painted in
stuff
line.
in.
Yeah, I've been up in my hotel room going, wait, I got 15 more minutes before I have to run down there.
Yeah. How many pirate ships are going to be entered in the painting contest this year?
I don't know,
Hilarious.
man. Yeah.
Hilarious.
You're gonna have to
rejigger
the room.
The
Add
painting
another room and
space.
just call it the dock room. And just you got a pirate ship. Go over there, put it. Yeah.
Okay. You cannot enter the pre-painted Maldrakar.
No.
Cannot do that.
No pre-painted. Is there a roller cassette? There has to be.
Speaking of which, this is that's the big monster in the center of our screen. That is the pre-painted Maldrakar that's coming this fall. It is the same model as before. It's just pre-painted. It'll be a limited edition run. We don't like to say limited edition, but quantities are limited because we could always reorder it, right?
Yeah. It just really depends on demand, things like that. But I think most times we don't use the term, but it does end up being that one run we thought it would be, and we move on.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's just not practical to redo something. Now, I could easily see doing it in a different paint job. This had that red ash theme kind of a look to it. I really think that in a solid hard red or a green, this thing would be incredible.
Yeah,
and,
really cool. So this was the first iteration. So he could come back and different.
And we could get Julie to change the heads. There's a lot of stuff that could happen here. A lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well, in our paints, we're set on 500 on this one. So
yeah.
But we may still do pre-orders anyway. So those people who really want a pre-painted one can actually get it before it actually comes out. So.
Unpainted ones are getting ready to be in the stock list. I think that's on next week's schedule, isn't it, Dave?
Big restock's
coming,
right?
All of the box sets. Yeah, we're going to redo all of the box sets are getting done.
There you go. So there's that. More information on that is coming. Right now, this is just our prototype that we're going to use to tease everyone. But I would expect these in the fall.
But now you also have another segment.
Not all the box. Some.
The PM?
Ed misspoke.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to jump in there?
Let's go right into that. Tomorrow is going to be the third Friday of the month, and it is time for a Kickstarter update. And surprise, surprise, the update is already written. We're just not going to send it until tomorrow.
That's the first time that'll ever happen.
It's the first and last time, right?
The only time we get organized is when John's in charge.
So we've got the and that basically is just the announcement that the pledge manager is ready to go. It's rolling out. We've had a few little bugs, a few little hiccups, but
it's a whole new pledge manager.
Yeah.
So and really addressed all of the concerns from the old pledge manager. Sorry it got started too late or very late in the equation, but Kit felt that was a better solution than warming over the other one. It does a lot of fun stuff, but go ahead.
Yeah, no. So if you're a Kickstarter, if you're a Bone 6 backer or a Base Boss 2 backer, you should have gotten an email from robots@reapermini.com giving you a link to go to the pledge manager, right? Make sure I don't know.
Correct. No, that's correct. Yeah.
Because I'm not getting a lot of this traffic. I'm just sort of hearing about this. John's probably hearing a lot about it. And so
my
is Katie.
account wouldn't let me back. Since I created, I couldn't back it, so I don't get them. But I see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so click that link. It'll take you to the pledge manager. It'll sync your accounts once you've confirmed your information, and you should be good to go. Now, if you backed the Bone 6 Kickstarter or the Base Boss 2 Kickstarter and you did not get an email with a link, first check your spam filter, see if it's
Robots
in there.
is there.
Yeah. And if you still didn't get it, email help@reapermini.com. Katie will be able to email you a new link. Now, that said, she's off tomorrow. She's not going to be here.
Right, she's off. But also, too, when you email her, she will need your backer number from Kickstarter as well as your backer name.
Yep.
Which you can get on Kickstarter is that she has to verify it's you. She's not just going to randomly let somebody.
Right, exactly. So you'll need to have that information. That's going to be in the update.
Now, if you don't have a pledge,
just go there right now.
Yeah.
Just b6.reapermini.com.
Yeah.
Right.
Or bb2.reapermini.com.
Right. Exactly. And you can just go to town. Pick up all the stuff you want. Check out. Can you check out twice?
Yes. 3, 4. You can check out as many times as you want under the same login name.
And every time you make an order, it will send you that many boxes, right?
Right.
No, that's not the answer.
It consolidates them all.
It's called a
into
softball,
one
Ed.
order. Right. Yeah. So it'll consolidate all your orders, no matter what you've done, into one order. And when we send out our shipping notices, you'll get one shipping notice. And for those already wondering, if options are available, we will put shipping options on there.
And you're paying shipping right now too, right?
No. You have to
Another
pay your
softball.
shipping. Yeah, another softball. Yeah. No.
You're not paying shipping right now.
No. But here's the good caveat. This is the good news. We couldn't announce this during Kickstarter because it was not solidified and done. But the countries that collect VAT or GST, we will be able to collect that at the time of shipping. So it'll be prepaid. So it'll show up on your doorstep. No fuss, no muss.
That's great
You
news.
say, now, I wish we could have told you all of that during it, and I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people upset that if they'd known. But until it was locked in and rocked in, I wasn't about to step on that ledge.
That was our hope the entire time. But you can't promise it because if it didn't
happen, then we're So
big fat
again,
liars.
that's a there. So anyway, if you have any questions, as always, email ron@reapermini.com.
No,
all
don't
the
even,
questions you can.
Yeah,
come
I'm going to
up
answer
with.
that like my voicemail. So the other question. You're not paying taxes, or
Right.
you're paying
At
sales
this time,
tax.
right.
You're not paying GST or
VAT right now, but
right
you will pay your sales tax if you're a U.S. state. Yeah,
How do you know how much shipping to pay?
when you get your email to tell you how much the shipping will be.
Right. Another softball. We're going to email you a shipping invoice.
Right.
Right.
And that's what I said earlier. You'll have, hopefully, if they're available, selections. As just an example, here's your order UPS. Here's your order U.S. mail. Now, you might be going to a P.O. box. Well, that defaults to U.S. mail. We're not, we'll see what you get, but that would be what you get. But, you might decide that my UPS driver doesn't like me. I want U.S. mail.
Well, what happens if I, pledge $200 in the Kickstarter, but I only want $150 worth of stuff? What happens to that other $50? Can I apply it towards my shipping?
Yeah.
Another softball. There you go.
Yeah.
So there you go.
So,
Ron, how come you always ask Ed all the softball questions?
Dave, if I buy something, do I have to pay sales tax?
Yes.
See, softball. There you go. You got it on softball there.
Yeah,
Dave.
we're the Reaper Fast Pitch team.
There you go. More softballs next week. So, yeah, Steve's going $200. That's baby numbers. Last week I did say that Max Dunbar did a little tweaking to the lighthouse, and he turned that in, and I forgot to send it. We'll show that next week. The little tweak he's going to add.
It might
to
be in the
lighthouse.
update. Oh no, you already wrote it. Never mind.
But
I
there's
haven't
an
sent it.
official
I haven't sent it
spreadsheet
yet.
of Kickstarter 6 miniatures. Is that true?
Yeah, there's
There's several of them, but go ahead.
There's a lot of-
There's going to be a good one out there, hopefully.
I think people always ask for. I mean, even the moderators were asking for a spreadsheet of the Kickstarter.
People want a
stuff.
checklist.
Yeah, they just like
Oh,
a
a
checklist.
checklist.
Yeah, this has been going on since Bones 1.
Now, here's a softball question. Are we going to add a, yes, I'll take one of each button?
We
in?
definitely should if we haven't, because we've always done it before. I didn't know if that was a softball question or not because,
When I checked the pledge manager, I have not seen it.
yeah, it's not there
But
yet.
it could be added.
It could be added. It should be added.
Yeah.
We hope that it'll be added.
Yeah.
Not really a softball question. That's kind of a curveball with no real answer.
But you're the one that's always got the answer and told me that's what we're going to do, so I figured it was sort of soft-y.
Yeah, the answer is maybe.
Oh.
That's what it is.
How about if I little out of the football
All right.
and throw that to you?
So, Pat Chambers, Chamber Minis, and Taveras is asking power-ups. Power-ups. People want to know about the power-ups.
I haven't gotten to that part of the equation yet.
We just launched the Kickstarter. I think the odds are good that something's going to show up as a power-up.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, they will. Something, yeah, there will be power-ups, yes.
Matter of fact, we showed something a couple weeks ago. It was a very good candidate for a power-up. It was the Apprentice, Dragon, and
Yeah,
Sorceress.
that would be a good one, yeah.
That would be a great one.
But I don't know, no one ever sent me an email saying, yes, that's an awesome idea.
Yeah, no one ever asks us for power-ups, so waiting.
There it goes. Is anybody
Waiting.
listening? Yeah.
Okay, all right. So there you go. I Maybe One says, want that Apprentice.
Want that Apprentice.
There
There we
We've
go.
sold one right there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. We need more of the tomb walls to build a proper tomb, says Anara Paints. Those are the Egyptian tomb walls. Those are really cool.
Yeah.
Bob did those.
Those would be, yeah. You could build up.
We got to put the drop bear in there somewhere.
What is the email address again? Which one? The real one, the fake one, or the one that's
Help@reapermini.com. Always.
Ed at reapermini.com.
Always.
You can send it to ed@reapermini.com if you want to, yeah.
Are
Hell,
there
I'll
gonna be
just
curse
forward them to
power-ups,
John.
like the Super Mario lost levels. I don't know. Power ups, says Dragon Durham. Okay. Anyway, yeah, the hot tub Sophie thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Just bring
gonna
your
show up
quarters to the
somewhere.
show. I mean,
I
yeah,
think
I mean, to
if
the
we were to
store.
put the hot tub Sophie in the pledge manager and there's a power up, people would scratch their heads like crazy. Like, what is this? Like,
Yeah.
I have no idea what this is.
Yeah, only like 50 people will get the joke. So
Yeah. Power
get
down.
power down.
Be powered down.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of getting 6 ants, you're only getting 3.
Three.
Flying slaughter walrus, the elusive Mesomancer. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to get done. We kind of promised. So
Oh, now that it's got to
More
fly. It
raccoon
wasn't enough to just be sitting there on a rock. It's now got to fly.
Speaking of, since continuing on with
yes,
other
sorry.
Kickstarters.
Please.
Baseballs 2, I started getting some stuff to make molds. I've already made a few of the inserts, so we're starting to roll on that. So
I've got the rubber order in. I've got my first part to go.
waiting for them to come my way, and I'll make them, and then we'll move forward from there.
Bones 5.5. I have that on my list. I'll mark it off. Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
I do not know that the second vendor has shipped yet. I have not seen that. I've seen the I've seen the listings, and I've seen that it's got a boat assigned to it, but I have not been told that it's on the water.
I don't believe it has shipped
And
yet.
then the first one, though, I don't. Somebody asked earlier about if it's at the Panama Canal or gotten through that. Again, it doesn't say. It just gives us an ETD here.
It's
and
not
that was-
tracking like you get from USPS or UPS. where it
I don't
says,
know, but
here
they
it is
said
now.
they said the 17th, which is like what tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not going to be.
And I don't.
the
And they
17th.
haven't called and told us that
Yeah.
you've got a container coming. So we'll track down on Fridays is when
Now-
we get our updates.
To be clear, the shipping company told us that the ETD is the 17th, or ETA, right? ETA is the
Or
17th in
estimated time to
Houston.
destination.
Yes, but
that's
I
why
believe
get
that they're referring to Dallas, and it has to clear customs.
Now, they also said in that same exact email, there are delays that are not reflected in these dates. So,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
everyone,
that's a standard. Everybody now says that. Hell, you could
gotta-
go order a burger at the counter and they'll go, please understand there could be delays in this.
got to cover your ass. So,
Yeah.
I just think that when it shows up, we're going to sweat our balls off trying to get these things unloaded.
Yeah, because it's all got to wait. Yeah, by June, we were supposed to be out here sipping mimosas.
Yeah.
Are you going to be doing factory tours this year? Yes.
Are you talking about ReaperCon?
Do we have a
Nara?
schedule yet? No. I'm assuming
have-
ReaperCon. I don't know. You're right. That's a bad
both?
assumption.
Well, John, both. You did a factory tour today.
I've done like
What'd you
5
say?
in the past
5
like
in the-
7
say,
days.
yeah.
So
He's been busy.
Oop, uh-oh.
it's summertime adjusting the computer. It's summertime. You know, everybody's off of school, so people
Yeah,
are traveling a
coming
lot
through.
now. So this is when normally tours start to kick up.
I saw Jay Reagan yesterday. We caught up and talked, and you did her tour today. And
Mm-hmm.
she used to work here and for a long, long time.
2007 was her last year, I think.
So anyway, she had some friends come into town, and she told me the story. She says, "Yeah, they said, oh, we're in town. We'd like to go see Reaper. What do you think about going up to see Reaper?" She goes, "I used to work there," and they were like, "What?" And so anyway, they came up and set it all up with him yesterday.
Yeah, it was cool to show an old employee because they worked at Mill Street, right?
Yes,
and then they
yeah.
moved, and then
And
they
here.
moved over here.
Yeah,
And here.
and here.
So they helped with the transition over to this new building or the current factory.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty cool to walk around and see.
And especially
Everything
when
changed.
we're getting ready to move that factory.
Yeah.
And her old office was taken over by Ron.
Gas.
I've made it much nicer. Is there a timeline for Mossbeard Tree Man coming back in stock? It would be part of this 5.5 if you ordered it.
Yeah.
If you were lucky enough to order it.
A Lonely Yeti. How long would the
We
Bone
don't
Six
know.
pledge manager?
We haven't gotten
We
to
said
that point.
late this year, early next year.
Yeah.
is kind
As
of
long
what
as
window.
we can.
And yeah.
Yeah.
We're in no hurry to turn it off. 'cause
Yeah.
you
We
know,
just
it'll-
turned it on, so
Yeah.
It's actually not even turned on yet, really.
we didn't even told you guys about 6.5 yet. So just,
Oh, please
Yeah.
kill me.
okay. All right.
Me too.
There we go. So let's go to something else.
Yes.
We can talk about.
Commissar Fjord, you can. Yeah.
Let's do the. Anything else, or we'll go to the furry corner.
Really quick for me, the 20th quarterly contest ends in about 10 days, I think. So if you're painting yours, you have a few more days to submit it. I've been getting a lot of submissions in the past month. The last month of the quarterly contest is when I start getting everybody's submissions. So they're starting to flow in. I get probably about one every other day now. And the Reaper Challenge League quarter is up at the end of this month as well. So this quarter 2 of 2022 is coming up. So finish up your Reaper Challenge League submissions.
Email, send submissions to.
For the 20th quarterly contest, you send them to john@reapermedia.com. Jon, no H. So just John. It's like Ron, but with a J.
Right.
Yeah. Crow's Nest has been kind of off air for the past couple of weeks. I think Proctor's been on vacation doing
been
some
gone.
stuff.
Yep.
So he'll be back next week, I think. Anne she's been gone for the past couple of days, I think. So she'll be back soon as well. And there's no Reaper Errant tomorrow. I know a lot of people not a lot of people.
And,
me, I just forget which week it's on and which week it's not.
Possibly not a Reaper Land. We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll
Now,
see.
somebody just asked real quick about the Stygian barge. It's not scheduled to go to retail, so I'll get the bad news out of the way. But there are a lot of discussions exactly on how to get it into consumers' hands.
Yeah.
And I'll just stop there.
Yeah.
So it's not forgotten about, but it's not. We learned a lot from it, and what we really also learned about it is it's just really not a practical item for us.
It's not
to get into.
practical because it's you have to produce a certain quantity, and that certain quantity is a lifetime supply. We would never sell out. It would be
Well,
just
and
taking up
also
space.
too, even the assembly on it was how it was engineered was not really correctly or in an efficient way. So we even had the vendor assemble them for us. Remember that? And they were having problems with it. And so what happens is the customers were buying them and they're upset. And so we've got plans, but it will not make it to retail. I'll just say that now. I hate to say
Same
things like that.
If you paint, same thing with Argent.
Yeah.
They're kind of in the same boat.
Yeah.
So yeah, but like Ed said, there are some options we're discussing to get it out there. So
Yeah. So I got that.
John just got another submission.
He gets all of this cool stuff.
Okay. All right. Now
All right.
let's
so
do the furry corner.
the furry corner. All right, guys. For the Reaper employee, it's the mouser with the most. It's the pussycat with all that. It's the ferocious feline that everyone knows. It's Goose.
Goose. Okay.
Yes, the cat named after another
Yes.
animal.
Goose has actually been in. This is my cat, and this Goose has been in a lot of things. She's been in casket work. She's been around. Well, she's getting ready to turn 21 next year, so she's been here quite around Reaper quite a lot. She has 3 states of existence. This is her sleeping in her condo. The first one is licking her lips after she's through eating, and then the third one is her existence most days, which is just lounging around and staring at me as to why I'm not over there petting her. And so she has me.
She
very
doesn't even
trained.
look as old as she is.
No, these aren't old pictures. These maybe a
She
year old.
looks like just a regular adult
Yeah.
cat.
Yeah. But she's showing it up close. I mean, I see her, but she has me trained at night. If she licks my forehead, I lift the covers up so she can get under there. Stuff like that. I mean, it's really a sad existence on my part. But
Yes.
there you go.
She's got
that's
Ed
Goose.
trained. Yeah.
She does. So anyway, there's Goose.
There you go.
And John, do you have the?
Yeah, I do. So there's going to be 2. They're kind of themed, kind of the same way. This is just put one up there. This is Sigwolf in chat. There was a couple of people doing some a tagline called "The City Watch," so they're just watching out. So this is Sigwolf's little kitty in
Cute.
chat, and then the other one is Heriberto with his dog.
Oh,
His dog's also watching out. The City Watch. So if you guys have your City Watch, post them on the Discord in the pet pictures
That's funny.
section. So I thought that
And
was
there's no
pretty fun.
licking Ed's forehead. I'm not taking the covers up for anybody else. So.
I'm
So
sure
cute.
they're already starting a sign-up sheet, Ed.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ron will be in the hot tub, and I'll be standing in the corner getting my forehead licked.
They're watching out for the bonus shipments.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right.
All right,
Furry
so
to funny.
Justin,
Here we go.
Rating on
Comedy
today's
corner?
funny corner is PG-13. You've been warned.
There you go.
Is this the,
All
the
right.
joke you told before the show?
Well, that's
No.
Angela Jolie. Yeah, really. There's always an exception to every rule.
Yes. So sometimes you look at something and wonder, what did the installer think when they finished with the job? Justin?
Yeah.
Is Pep.
Is dead.
Oh,
is dead.
Is
yeah.
dead.
Yeah. And I know it's happened to everybody. When you're out there seeking that elusive item and you finally find a store employee to help. Justin?
Me?
Yeah.
Then what the hell are you doing over here? Yeah. no,
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
often wondered, yes. Especially
So,
when you walk
Justin-
up to them and they're fixing something or, yeah.
Yeah. Justin is the last bastion of civility for these memes.
Uh-oh.
He has a final say on the ones that are too racy for Twitch. So every time he kills one, because it supposedly can't, you can't say that
An
anymore.
angel cries?
I always think of this meme. Justin?
I could go lower. Yeah.
And people think that just because you're an accountant, you must be organized. Well, the
God, no.
truth is usually different. Justin?
Sorry.
Wee woo.
Yep, need bail
Yeah.
money for the ducks.
And so there are various levels of security. You have armed guards, 256-bit encryption, closed circuit cameras.
You only
And
have
then this.
256-bit encryption?
Oh, the clear tape on the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. And Ed is always telling me when I'm dealing with people, now be nice, or be the bigger person. Well, but, some days I just got to be me. Justin?
You're right to me. Yeah, I know.
And-
Sometimes it's a
yeah.
losing fight.
And a long time ago, which Ed can vouch for, I used to go on the Reaper forums, but that was a different time.
Yeah.
Justin?
Let me cleanse with fire. Yeah. Yeah.
And some people follow their doctor's advice, and some people, well, Justin?
Oh. Mimosa.
I think it's the vodka. Yeah.
Yeah.
No joke.
So when you start dating that special someone, you can't imagine it being any other way. Justin?
You're how loud you are. while I
Take
can't
note,
sleep.
Justin.
We're
And
picking on
speaking of
Justin
dating,
tonight.
always remember to put that positive spin on any subject to get where you want to be. Justin?
Yeah. Honesty, gives him honest.
Good spin.
And there you have it.
All right. Throw some paper,
Yay.
Dave, so he'll make the noise. Oh.
I'm going to punctuate Dave's comedy corner before we get into the drawing. But we should give the. It's already 7:00.
That's
We
okay.
started late.
Right now, you should get your hashtag freeze in while we do this. So while I'm going down this list, you guys get your hashtag
Dave's
freeze
got
in.
high latency. Sorry.
Go into emote only mode, whatever you call it, all that kind of nonsense.
Emote.
And let's just see here if I can find that again.
What are you looking for there?
Didn't you print it out?
I did not print it out. I was
Oh,
just
this is a
gonna
new one.
Read it from my phone.
It's a new
Oh.
one.
Oh, Steve Skellman?
Let's see.
He might have retracted it for fear that you would mess it up.
Yep, I just had it here. Nope, that's not it, and I've lost it.
Oh, well.
And
So,
it was there
bada bing.
and not now. It's like a Facebook posting.
Well, now we can do the draw or the giveaways if you guys would like.
Well, he's still looking.
Okay, so here we go.
Well, bless you, Beavis in.
Wait a minute,
Well,
I
you're
found
not
it.
Oh.
You're not in the mode.
Damn, man. Swing and a miss.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to read these real quick? I can just read a couple. We
Yeah.
can space these out over a couple
Yeah.
weeks.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Or-
of course.
and you know
Save
what?
the
Y'all
rest
can,
for next week.
or y'all could read them live on Reaper Live because, or Reaper Land. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to read this email verbatim from Steve Skellman. Last week's list, this list here we read a couple weeks ago was good, amazing even, possibly perfect, but we can do better. Plus, some of this can spill over into Reaper Land with an asterisk, and then the asterisk says, they want it. So, also, if you want to keep these tremendous ideas to yourself, so as to later implement without accreditation, bringing honor and wealth upon your house, your secret will be safe with me. Okay, here we go. Number one, everyone holds out their hand. Only one is secretly holding some peanuts. Chad is polled to guess who is holding the nuts. Correct guessers win the satisfaction of being accurate than an accurate nut guesser. Heroic music plays. The heroic music plays is the good part. Number 2, speaking of music, Reaper holds its first annual telethon to raise funds for a music license. Lots of guests, skits, and slow rolling shots of the phone bank stepped by Reaper peoples. Cardboard cutouts of John wearing various amusing hats.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah. Number 3, throwback to John's silhouettes from Bone 6, but now it's something. It's just something from the catalog, which catalog, however, is determined by randomly spinning a wheel or randomly
Oh, that's a
spinning
good.
wheel.
That's actual good idea.
All these are great ideas, Steve. Let's see. Number 4, recipe corner. Right? You got furry, you got funny. Recipe corner, where the
Recipe
panel
corner.
and chat have a roundtable discussion on what menu options should be served in the pizza dungeon.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that one last week.
I picked one of these randomly last week. Number 5, I think I read this too. Maybe I didn't. A little segment
ideas,
called
Ed.
"Dave's Not Here, Man." A segment where Dave gets up and gets a snack. My rejoinder from the pizza dungeon because it's just right over there.
There he goes.
There you
You
go.
don't even
There you
have to
go.
ask
We've
twice
already
for
see
that.
Steve. We've already started implementing.
Yeah.
Dave's not here, man.
Number 6, Ron's T-shirt extravitarium, where a Reaper shirt is highlighted. Other T Public stores may also be shown if they pay an advertising fee.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
See what we're saying?
Oh, yeah.
T Public, you got a store. You listening? Here we go. A little bit of Number 7, we'll stop right here, and I'll leave the last ones for Reaper Land tomorrow. Number 7, light switch rave time.
Oh, yeah.
Self-explanatory.
I'm trying to self-explanatory.
Right, switch rave
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
there you
you-
go. And I'll send these to John and Dave, and they can read these last 3 tomorrow.
Yeah. Join our new show that's going to be starting next week called Hero Music Plays.
Yes.
There you go, John and Dave. I'm sending this to you now.
That should be on a shirt. Like the ReaperCon Hero Music Plays.
Hero music and light switch flicking. I think
Yeah.
just combine these two. See, Steve, if you've been thinking, you could have combined those two into one. So there you go.
Years ago, playing accountant, I'd go into random offices and just start flicking the thing. It says, "Hey, it's disco time," and you start flicking. No one ever liked it.
that's
They
how we
always
get our-
I
hated
don't
it.
can imagine why they would
They
do
just
it.
screamed at me.
That's how we get each other's attention in casting because
Oh, you go over flick
it's
their
too-
wrist.
Yeah, you get your headphones on. It's too loud.
Yeah, you just go chick chick. You just turn it off and on real quick.
Okay, now
these
you
winners?
can do the drawing.
Oh, okay.
Justin.
Emote only, please.
And Dave's just gone. Oh, well.
Hero.
I don't know
Music
if he's
Plays.
actually coming back either. That's the best part.
That'd be hilarious if he didn't.
All right, here we go.
Dark Angel YYC.
The Miniath.
The Minath. Yeah.
Or Minath.
M. Fontana 3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ron Hawkins for president.
Marmundo 89.
The Guillotine.
Apple Knees.
That's a new one.
KSBS Snow Owl or KSB Snow Owl
Speak friend.
and enter.
Oh, yeah.
Lord Zephyrius.
Paris.
Poleth 1984.
Here comes Dave.
Good year. Pick your brain.
City Pig, 1996.
Oh, I knew City Pig 1995.
Memnor.
Tavares. Star Trek sounding.
Agravar _ WPG.
Skelsey.
Chaos Queen for life.
There you go, Laura Dushkowicz. Trojan Thighs. Trojan Thighs. All right.
Jay Sprinkle.
Last but not least.
There you go.
Let's see. Nazrock of Aragon. Or Aragon. I don't know.
Aragion.
Aragion.
Aragoin.
Region.
Parisian.
Arisian.
Parisian, yeah. Well, yeah.
Congratulations to all the
Well, yeah,
winners.
congratulations, everybody. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And that
There you
last
go.
one, that was a good one.
This was episode number 173
Yep.
from Reaper Miniatures. Reaper Live, number 173.
And while I
think-
find us a raid,
Dave will be back with the corny dog in a moment.
he
Yeah.
will. And while I find us a raid, everyone leave now that doesn't want to talk about Obi-Wan or hear it talked about.
Yeah, look, what I'm going to say is spoiler free. So,
Oh, okay.
So it's just going to be my opinion, which nobody gives a damn about. But guess what? So
Well,
what?
Dave already left. He
That's
cares.
true. He didn't want to hear it.
Spoiler free.
Okay. Spoiler free. Okay. I dogged on episodes 1 and 2 and 3.
Yeah, yeah.
Was like, come on, give me a break.
Yeah, yeah.
but I have to watch because it's Obi-Wan. It's Star Wars. I like so many people here. We all grew up on Star Wars. Most of us, 3 out of 4 people grew up on Star Wars, right? And so, yeah, I was a little disappointed. Now, I will tell you this, episodes 4 and 5, I watched episode 5 during my lunch break the other day, yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, went home at lunch and watched it. Episodes 4 and 5 are attempting to pull it out of the ditch a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay? I did not dog on those episodes as much as 1, 2, and 3. So, it seems like to me that the producers, the directors, whomever, the people in charge of the creative said, we got this kick-ass story about, maybe a little spoilery here, but I don't know because I haven't seen the last episode. Like, let's do a thing where we make Obi-Wan and Darth Vader fight. Because I don't know if they're going to. But and we have this idea of this epic battle. Let's do this. And they go, yeah, cool, that sounds awesome. But you got to have 5 more stories leading up to that. They're like, oh, okay. Well, let's just throw this stuff out there and make that happen. Episode 6 looks like it's going to lead up to be something pretty badass.
Yeah, I think
so.
Yeah, last episode was pretty good in my opinion.
Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad. Yeah.
Not and I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you do. I'm not impugning anyone's opinion or if they like it. That's not the point. It was just my personal opinion on those first 3
Obi-Wan's
episodes.
my favorite character in Star Wars.
Love Obi-Wan.
He's my favorite. By
Yeah,
far.
and Ewan McGregor. Love the Ewan McGregor. So
He's great.
Open Death Squad is very.
Are there going to be any more movies, or are we just taking Star Wars totally?
They've been talking about. I think they said that the next movie is Taika Waititi's movie because Taika Waititi's doing a Star Wars movie apparently, and they say that his is going to come out shortly after Andor, which is the.
That sounds like that would be a great one.
And there's going to be 2 seasons of Andor, 12 episodes each. That's a lot.
So I'm going to have to watch the TV to prequel understand the movie. So
not for Taika's movie, no.
Oh, okay.
So Andor, the 24 episodes of Andor lead all the way up to Rogue One. So if you watch from Andor season 1 all the way to season 2, right at the end it should start Rogue One. So that's what they've been talking about, and that's what they've been saying.
And there have been some great things, but Rogue One was awesome. Rogue One was very good.
Mando season 3.
Are they doing this season?
Yeah, they've already been talking about it.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to take a lot of. It's going to take place a lot on. Oh gosh, what's their home planet? Mandalore. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of place on Mandalore.
Oh, really?
So, there you go.
There you go.
That was all. This was all at the Star Wars Celebration. So that's how.
And if you want to watch some great Star Wars, go watch Clone Wars.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen Rebels yet, but I heard good things about it. So. There you go. That's our Star Wars
I
talk.
agree, Ron. If you want to watch good Star Wars, it's out there.
That's right.
Yeah. So there you go. There was your Star Wars chat.
Where does the Family Guy episodes fit in?
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
So there you go. Anyway, that was spoilerish free. So, Bad Batch. Yeah, I heard that's really good too. So there's some good stuff out there. All right, there we go. That's all for tonight. That's all. That's all I have for tonight.
Yeah.
Otis the Hobby Pony, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
We all take care. Congratulations to the winners.
Yeah, go
Have
tell
fun.
Sal.
Have a good week.
Have
a good week, and your week's over.
I'll be business right, John. Go watch episodes 4, 5, and 6.
Right.
You can stop there if you want to.
I've already seen all the other ones. So.
Okay. All right. Very good.
So who are we
Thanks
rating?
very much.
Lord
We're going to be
Gazumba.
rating Lord Gazumba.
Oh, good Zumba.
All right.
Okay.
Some good Greyhawk stuff.
Have a great night, everyone.
Great Star Wars, the Christmas special. That was funny.
Yeah,
Jazz
you got to
hands.
wave.
It's a salute, man. It's
Coming to you live from Brian Wynn Studios, it's Reaper Live!